Has Sean Darcy made a monumental mistake by signing a massive deal which will keep him at Fremantle for the foreseeable future? Now, if you don't know, very recently Sean Darcy signed a massive 6-year contract extension. And the reason I make this video is I think this is a mistake, both for him and the Fremantle Football Club. Why? Well, let's look all the way back to Brodie Grundy. In 2020, when Brodie Grundy was coming off his peak years at Collingwood, finishing high up in the Brownlow, getting over 20 votes, or nearly 20 votes, he signed a massive 7-year contract with Collingwood. And at the time, there was almost no world where a Collingwood fan would want to see Grundy go to a different club. They thought this guy is the future of us for the now and for the future. And subsequently, they forked out a big 7-year deal, albeit he wasn't even that young. So it's a bit different with Sean Darcy. He's a little bit younger at the time of signing. But with that Brodie Grundy deal, despite what, Collingwood players, fans, staff, the whole club thought would happen, 3 years later, he actually left. 2 years later, he actually left to a second club in Melbourne, and 3 years later, he left to his third club, the Sydney Swans. Now, this is just one example, but it's the most recent and obvious comparison with the deal. So with Sean Darcy, and I think it's also good to note that there were a lot of Victorian clubs, keeping their eyes on Sean Darcy. He was soon to go out of contract. I believe at the end of 2024, he would have been out of contract. He did have a lot of interest, particularly from